There have been many complaints about penalty systems in games, from AFK warnings to week-long bans to even permanent closure of accounts. If you look at any game subreddit, there's bound to be a few posts ranting about the system, and I can understand how frustrating it might be. Hi guys, this is Eggwick, and today we're talking about fixing penalty systems. If you like this vid, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's free and you can always unsubscribe at any time. Enjoy.
Also, he'll be live on Twitch almost every day at 8 PM GMT plus 8, and we hope to see you there.
First, we need to define the different reasons why players are penalized. You have leaving a match midway, toxicity or bad behavior, and hacking. We're going to go through these reasons one by one and see what we can do to solve them. Before anything, I just want to say that this is just my opinion and these are just suggestions. Anyway, let's tackle the big issue first. Toxicity and poor behavior. While a chat ban or voice ban seems like a suitable punishment, it's actually worse for the team that has to play with a banned player. Although the ping system in some games might suffice, they still get no comms and are at a disadvantage, while the affected player does not feel the repercussions. What's even worse is that a party of 4 players can straight up report someone and abuse the system. Now, I don't know how things work behind the scenes. I don't think anyone besides the devs knows how many reports it takes to get someone banned. But I do hope that if it hasn't been implemented yet, there are measures to prevent pre-mades from mass reporting someone. Maybe make it so that only one vote from a pre-made counts or something along those lines. However, I think the solution to this is to implement some sort of commendation system. It's not a direct solution, nor will it fix toxicity completely, but it might change the overall environment of the game. Less toxic players means less players banned, which means less penalties. You can also give players rewards after hitting a certain number of commendations. In Valorant, that might be a gun buddy or even a skin if Riot is feeling generous. But the point is that by incentivizing players to be nicer to each other and giving them something to work towards, we can improve the quality of matches and player interaction. Players might stop and think twice before being toxic because it lessens their chances of being rewarded. If you want to take it a step further, you can make it so that players with similar number of commendations are matched with others, further punishing the toxic players. The toxic players will only play with other toxic players, and at least this way, we get the community involved with the whole process. The penalty for toxicity won't just be chat bans anymore, but the fact that the quality of your games will be similar to the way you act. Obviously, this isn't a perfect solution. Relying on the community to assess a player's behavior can lead to some problems, but it's something to think about. I'm only suggesting this because I feel like recording voice chat might be too much work and can feel intrusive, something that Riot plans to do. Moving on to lever and Afk Disconnects. This is arguably the hardest penalty to address because there's no quote-unquote good way to implement it without having other players abuse it. If you make it too lenient, then players will just quit games without fear of the penalty. Make it too strict and you have players being punished for things out of their control. Maybe there's an emergency or their power went out or something like that. However, I do think that putting players on a match ban for leaving isn't a great fix. There are a lot of people in my comment section who complain about this, but to be honest, someone has to lose in this situation. Either that or you impose harsher ELO deductions for leavers instead of match bans. Hacking itself is kinda explanatory though. If you cheat, then you should be instantly banned, and I don't think there's anything to fix there. Lastly, I just want to say that penalty systems are hard to perfect. The current systems are arguably pretty good already, but I just wanted to try my hand at improving them. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you guys have any comments or suggestions about the topic, I'd love to hear them down below. This vid has been somewhat requested for a while, so I decided to give my thoughts on it. Also, thank you guys for 102k subscribers. This is Eggwick. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.